Hey, welcome back to By the People. I wanted to talk a little bit more about solo gameplay. Maybe you're a loner. As I suggested yesterday, maybe you just don't like playing in groups, or maybe it's not convenient for you to play in groups. Not all the time. I mean, there are certain dungeons where you certainly have to have help. I mean, unless you have a level 4,000 gear score or 3,500 gear score, especially at the upper end of the game, it's hard to get through some of those areas without help, but there are some ways, some little things that I like to do to ensure a little bit of survivability, take a little frustration out of the game, and not have to rely on other people or go begging for help. And of course, you feel like you should return the favor. Hate to bail on people, and and that's fine. There are moments for that, but sometimes you just need to get through the grind, or you want to get to the next section, and you don't have time for that. So one thing I like to do is, I know these aren't the most popular types of characters, but I do like to have a healer companion with me. One that I have found is pretty inexpensive right now especially, and helpful to me is the Battlefield Medic. Go ahead and pull him up here, show you how much he is. Ha! He's not there. There are no more available. Let me see, there we go. It's a bargain. 29,500 Astral diamonds. It's the least expensive one at this particular point in time. And if you look up there, or I turn around, he's right there behind me. Help me. Is his name. He does indeed help me. Now, let's go through here just a little bit and wait for a couple of these other characters to get out of the way. Get into a section where people will be a little less helpful. Can take a little bit of damage. Okay. I'll come on over here. Let these guys beat away on me for a few seconds. Yeah, they're still up there. I'll give it a few more seconds. Let me go find a better spot for this. Okay, I found an area with a few less humans in it. So, let's go ahead and let these guys beat away on me a little bit. And my little healer he keeps giving me points. Keeps helping me out, which is nice. It's his job. And just keep coming right back up. Now obviously I'm not having a whole lot of difficulty on this level. It has been giving me a little bit of trouble at different spots, but you can see how my upper companion keeps me from sucking down those potions. I don't have to waste time buying them, getting stacks of them, and doing the whole potion thing. Sometimes it can get a little tedious. And not to mention you lose progress. Having to do extra restarts, especially if you're close to finishing off the big guy at the end, can get a little frustrating sometimes. You can see as he was out of the picture, I started taking on some damage fairly quickly. My intention isn't to die completely here. Okay, so you can see that a little bit. Now let's see what else I have in my little arsenal here for companions. Let's say I switch over to, let's just switch over to this dude. See how it works out for me. See if I have any other. Yeah, I'll just throw this in here. I know it's only a rank 4. I just happen to have it in my inventory. I'll get rid of that. By the way, when you do this, you're better off if you go here under the auction house, say we'll go with rank 8s, rank 7. See, I can get enchantments here for very, very cheap. So 7,500 gets me some nice rank 8 enchantments. In fact, I guess we're in here. Why don't we do that right now? I'll grab one of these. Set a good example. If I have one of those, don't really want the training. I'm leveling up pretty nicely, plus I get my guild bonuses. In case you didn't know too, you can put Azure enchantments in your utility slots, and they also give you a bonus for your experience gains. I generally don't waste my time getting experience gains with the companions. Here we go, that's a nice little one for power. I'll go ahead and grab one of those right now as well. So you saw how inexpensive that was. There's really no reason not to go with level 7 or 8. Even if you don't have many Astral Diamonds. You can see that was pretty inexpensive. That's just a couple quick dungeon runs. You can pick that up. Now I'm going to go into my inventory here. I happen to have VIP, so I can use my mailbox, if you didn't know this already. Different levels give you different benefits, but I can just sort of pick mine up on the fly. Makes it nice because if I'm in a dungeon or in a tough spot, I can kind of gear up and change some things around if I don't feel like coming back to it later, and I can just sort of do this on the fly, which is nice because I'm out of inventory space. A chronic problem with the game. Okay, I grab those. Oh, let me show you this too. Demonstrate this. In case you didn't know this about your companions, they can also help you out a little bit. I'll go here, look at my power. It's at 7160. So go to my companion, go into the offense slot, and commit. Yes. Okay, go back to my character. Now look, that number's still at 7160, right? But if I go here, owner gains 9% of pets ratings. Go there. Now go back to my character sheet. And see, it went up a little bit. 7201. So by equipping that in my companion, I also transferred some of that power rating over to my main dude, which is pretty cool. If you've never seen that done or didn't really think about it, that's what happens. Now this is almost insulting to have that rank 4, but I'll leave it there because I only bought 2. But anyway, that demonstrates that real quick. Of course, you do the same thing with your other equipment here. I could equip some different rings that you pick up. You can also buy some special ones off the auction house if you want to help out. Okay, well now before we die, we're back here in the same spot. You can see I was able to stand there and take a beating with my healer companion and had no trouble whatsoever. Oh, this is nice. This guy's helping me out there. Go ahead and give him a thank you. But do the plate thing. So I didn't survive very long. I had my striker buddy to help me out, and I just got creamed where I was almost able to tank with my healer companion because he just sort of was taking some damage for me, but he was also able to heal me, and I didn't have to keep sucking down potions. So that's a pretty nice thing. I'll go find another spot and let you see, fill my health a little bit more. Could give you another look at that. But anyway, that's why I like healer companions. It's not a very expensive thing to do, especially if you don't spend a lot of time grinding and just like to enjoy the game a little bit. Some people are really into all DPS. I like to mix mine up. I'll have some DPS companions along with some striker companions. But we'll go through this again here real quick. Actually fight a little bit this time. My health bar obviously dropped quite a bit there. Got me closer to the danger zone. Anyway, I know when you're solo playing, it can get very frustrating sometimes if you can't get into certain areas, just because it makes it very difficult. And of course the other thing you can do is make sure you have enchantments in there. I've been leveling up fairly quickly, and rather than taking them in and out consistently, I just haven't been bothering to equip them, except for my Mulhorand set here that I got early on. These are items other than they're a nice substitute for artifact weapons. They don't take that much you don't have to keep using resonance stones in them to upgrade them. They upgrade with you as you level up to level 70, give you a little extra power each time. If you like the stats on them, they can help you out rather than messing with resonance stones to upgrade your stuff. So I like these for my under level 70 characters, just trying to kind of get me up there so I can not die consistently. But I did put enchantments in here, but if I was having some trouble, I might let's see here, go to your rings. I could add something more to my offense slot, get me some more power so I could do more damage. I could look for something that here's a defense slot here. I could go into here and throw an Azure stone in there and bump my defense ratings. That could help me out a little bit. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a nudge. You don't need anything extreme to get through an area, and these are little things you can do by swapping items in and out that can really save your butt. I'll just throw one in here. If you look at my defense, it's at 1091 right now. Throw that enchantment in there, and there you go. And it'll show you what you go up to. It went up by 140 on that. So I'll demonstrate it one more time. Grab my healer companion, swap him out. The other nice thing about him, he starts at the epic level right off the bat, so that makes it very cheap. In fact, I don't know if you can even buy this one at a non-epic level. Anytime you buy a companion, see if you can get it at the epic level for a decent price, because oftentimes that will be a lot less expensive in the long run than trying to upgrade it yourself. Okay, in fact, I'll just sort of stand here a little bit and see how he does. See how he's healing me and also taking some damage for me, which is pretty cool. And I'm just hanging in there. I'm not doing anything. I'm not taking potions. I'm not fighting or doing anything. So hopefully this is a little bit of a better demonstration than the previous one. I hope so, because like I said, I like to use this, and not everybody likes to play in groups or has time to play in groups, and you just want to sort of get in there and explore things. This is a nice way to do it. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope this is a little bit helpful for you. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know about some of the characters you use. Be happy to hear about it. Maybe you have some different thoughts on it. Maybe you prefer to use more defensive characters instead of healer characters, or go a different route with your enchantments. Feel free to leave a comment. I'll go ahead and post it and leave it up. I'd like to share these things, and I don't just because you might be a fan of the game or player of the game, I'm not going to not let your post go up, because I think you're trying to steal people. I'll encourage comments. So thanks for watching. Come back so we can play again.